Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Our graveyard. Yes, it sort of worked and it sort of hasn't. We've still got some things that are coming back when we didn't want them to. We placed this stuff down yesterday. The skeletons, the skulls, are now just kind of floating. So props, obviously with this game, still need a little bit of work. That's okay, that's fine. This is an early access game, so I think we're going to leave the whole spooky graveyard thing just there for a minute, and we need to level out a big area, because I said that we would try and do like a zoo type thing for all the different creatures that we're finding. So I can't remember who it was, I'm very sorry, but someone suggested that we build a zoo, and thank you very much for the suggestion. I do apologise that I can't remember who it was, but I did say previously that I would try and do this. So, first of all, what we're going to do today is we're going to get into our digger. So, we got an articulated digger, and we got a small. Right, let's try this one. I haven't actually played with this one very much yet. Oh, this thing looks cool. I'm liking this. Right, space. Yes. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Okay. Right. Go in a straight line. He's a bit bouncy to use, but he's doing alright. And he does dig out massive amounts of stuff. Look at this. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so we're going to use this and level off a huge, great big area. I'm going to slowly turn around in a circle here. Right, we'll go straight now. Bring it back round this way. Straight over here. Easy. Easy. Forward. Oh. Because he's so bouncy, he keeps digging down a little bit. We don't want to do that. Go forward. Careful. Careful. And how far have we gone down? We've actually driven down quite a long way. Alright, let's back it up a bit. And yeah, it's the bouncing that's making it difficult to control. That's alright. We can work through this. You need to turn a corner. That's it. Round you go. Go right through the middle. I don't know if we're going to be able to do all of this with this digger, because it just keeps going downhill, which isn't the greatest. Because of the bounciness, it's making it a bit more difficult. Right, yeah, see how far we've gone down here? We don't want that. We don't want to keep going downhill. So I think we're going to have to get out of the digger. What are you doing? Get out! Okay, it doesn't want me to get out. This thing seems a little bit bugged. Right, I think we're going to have to take care of this digger. And when I say take care of this digger, I mean bazooka time. Yes. Okay. I hope you've said farewell, digger. It's time to go. Boom! Oh, yes! Oh, I love this bazooka. This thing is brilliant. Okay, let's try something that's not quite so bouncy. Let's try the small digger first. See how this one works. Okay, come over here. Let's get rid of all those. And right, we keep the space bar down. And yeah, this seems to be working quite well. Only we've got like a roof left behind. We don't want that. So come over this way. It's difficult to keep the camera straight. That is one slight issue I got. Is it's difficult to try and keep the camera going in the direction that you want it to. I seem to have dropped a long way. Where are you going? But at least it's keeping it all level. There is that. So let's spin round. Go on. You can do this. You can do it. Come round. There we go. Let's see if we can sort of get back where we were. Okay. We're making progress. Except it's dropping down in the middle. I don't want it to do that. I might have to bring that up a bit. Right. If we're going to do this prop, we do need to do this prop. Whoa. Easy! What are you trying to do? You trying to embarrass me in front of all my friends? You know how to drive, Sir Explores a lot? Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't seem to be very good at it. Which reminds me, we are going to build a racing track at some point. It's not my idea. I'll freely admit that it's not my idea, but a good idea is a good idea. And you make a whole load of little sections of racing track, and then you join them all together. Oop, I've gone down a bit too far there. Right, let's come out of here. Back up. Back up. Go and onto this bit. There we go. Right. Yes. So anyway, not my idea, but it is a really cool idea. So I will be trying to do it. And what you do is you make sections of track. quick, and you can make them. You build them first, and then you use the copy and paste feature, and it removes them all. And you can sort of place them down however you like. So if you make them all the same size, it works really well, because then you sort of place together like a track, like a Scalextric track. I don't know if anyone's ever used a Scalextric track, or like a bit of train track, something like that. But you can sort of build all these bits of track together, and it does actually work out really cool. I know I'm not explaining myself very well, but you'll see when we do it. You will see, and you'll see what I mean. And you'll probably agree with me that it is very, very cool and definitely worth having a go with, even if it's not my idea. Right. Nearly done. Not really sure what to do now. Let's back this one up. Ooh, careful. Right, I think I'm going to use the terrain tools for a minute. Let's come up in here and flatten. Right. That's the one that I want to use, and I'm going to start it off on the bit that I was doing here with him. Yes, there we go. This could take a while. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and I'm going to just flatten all of this off now, this sort of big circle I've been working on, and then when I've finished, I'll get back to you. Well, I've been doing quite a bit of digging with a digger because the terrain tool is a little bit slow. I seem to have upset a bull. I don't want to get out of the digger because he seems really upset with me. But I am now actually going to have to get out of the digger because I need to do some more stuff with the terrain tool. I need to do the flatten bit, and this time I actually do need to try and get all of it flattened to the right height. This could take a little while, but I think we can do it. Yeah, it's not going to take that long, I don't think. Just got to go over every single little bit. The bit that takes the longest is the bits that are way up in the sky. I come out a little bit. See, some of that I could do with the digger again. And I think you could also use the other terrain tools that like pull bits and push bits and so on. We've got the lower terrain. What do we got? Let's just, yeah, we'll just go with the square shape a minute and push this down. Is that any faster? Not really. What? Square. Let's just go for the big square. Sort of seems. Oh, I know what we need. I know what we use. Remove terrain. This has got to be faster. Right. Let's go over here. And oh, that's much faster. Why didn't I think of that to start with? There's a dragon in there. Is that one that I spawned earlier? Drag select. I think. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. You sort of pull it out over like this. There. And then I lift it up like that. Click again. And delete. Oh! That's how we do it. Right, okay, let's try that again. And do that once more. So I start over there and drag and I select and I go all the way out like this. Let's go for a huge, great big piece. Up. I want to go up, not down. Up. Up. There we go. And delete. Yes! Oh, that's much better. Let's try it over here. So if I start over there and I come out to there, no, that's not going to work. Let's come over there. You've got to drag it out first, remember? So if I spin round, you can sort of spin round and do it at the same time. Do there, then come up, and I can delete that bit. And then I'm going to do another bit over here, and then I'm going to use a terrain level type thing. Drag select. There, over this bit. There, up, delete. Yes, gone, right. So now we're getting huge areas that we're uncovering, or deleting, that's what we want to do. I'm still on the same bit, so I can come over this piece here, do it again, delete. And now I'm going to go, axis lock, cursor, no, we don't want to do that bit. Flatten. Right. Let's fill this bit up. And then we're going to have to do some painting. We're going to have to fill it all in once we've done this. And I do have to apologise because this is actually getting a little bit slow and dreary, isn't it? So I think I might do this. Oh no, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. Don't worry. We can do this quick. We'll do a chunk in the middle, and then we can like get our first piece done, and then I can always go and build, do a little bit more of this later on. Do all of that round there. There we go. Round the edge. There you go. And down through here. Right, it's starting to look a lot better now. A lot better. And alright, let's stop for a minute. Let's stop for a minute. This is going to get excuse me. This is going to get boring. Be a bit more interesting if I could learn how to talk properly as well. Okay, so let's go for... We don't want flat tiles. We're going to build like a wall now, because we want to separate this out from any other zones. What have we got? We've got a few different tiles. We've got corner bricks. No, I don't want those. I want round. Right, 2 by 2 by 3. Let's just go for this one. We want a wall. So we're going to build a wall, and I think we will have dark brown. So we want just a dark brown borderline. And you can turn it. How do we turn it? Oh, that's undo and redo. Okay, never mind now. I want to rotate the brick. There we go. Zoom in a bit, and where was I working? Where was I leveling? Alright, let's come over here, and we'll put it right down here to start with. So, one there, and I'm going to make a wall that's going to follow along here, like this. And this is going to be where we're going to separate out our zone. So this is going to be our first zone that we're going to build. We come back through here. I'll keep going. And we're going to build a nice thin, tall wall like this. Just so that we can separate them out. Because we don't want the animals sort of climbing over each other and escaping or anything like that. So we've got that bit there. Now we'll come over this side. Before we do any more, I think we need to do some paint. Oh yeah, of course you can paint them individually, can't you? So let's ignore that for a second. I want to come out over here. I want a decent area for each one. So let's start here. Come down through. Ooh, I accidentally. Oh, can you? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can like click and drag them. Hang on, let's try that. Oh yes. Oh, that's much faster. Oh, I didn't know that. Right. Okay. Let's put it down there. No, no, no. This way. Oh, I see. I think. Okay, I didn't want to do that one. Let's undo that one. There. Right, you can sort of drag them out sideways, and you can drag them in different places, I see. So it's not the easiest place. It's not the easiest to drag them out. I think you've got to sort of pull them towards you more than anything. Let's come out of this one. We want the terrain tool, flatten. Is that the one we want? Yes. We want to flatten a bit out, but we want to bring it back this way, because I just want to dig out this edge. Throw those out like that. So we got this lower piece down here. This is going to be our final level for all of it. Oops. Oh, I see. Right, so you can flatten the wall. We can just build that bit back up over the top. It was just sort of a bit of experimentation. So let's bring this over. Oh, I see. So once you sort of flatten part of the wall, it changes the actual bricks, what's in there. See? It went to those, and then it changed them to a whole load of little tiny ones. So, ignore that. We'll go up one to the bricks where we were. What's going on over there? Oh, the dragon and the skeletons are playing. Oh, they're so nice. Oh, I'm so glad that they've made friends with each other. Yes, they're probably trying to kill each other, but anyway, that's what good friends do, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm sure that's what friends do to each other. They're just generally mean and then laugh about it. No, it's not really. I don't really know. Right. There. That one. There. And I'm going to have... Obviously, we've got to have a gate here somewhere. Where and how we're going to do our gate, I really don't know. So that one comes over there. And then we have one... Alright, well, we'll have to leave the corner sort of out like that for a minute. Let's drive up this end. And can I put one in there? Is that going to... Yes, that will fit. It will just fit in there. Well, I want to bring it in one so that it's opposite to the other corner. This is going to be our very first section. I don't know what we're going to put in here. I think maybe we'll go for an icy zone, and we'll put in a bear, and we'll put in a dog. So let's pop that one in there. Right, so that's that bit finished. Now, if we're going to have an icy zone, that means we've got to paint it. This is painting individual bricks, which we don't want to do like that. So let's come out of here, go to this one, paint, and snow. Right, we want proper snow in here. But I want to make sure that I don't go over the edge. Do this very... Oh, actually, let's go for the square, because then we can keep it more even. It'll be a bit easier to do it. Come in this way like this. Why isn't that one painting? I think we might have to do that individually. I'm going to bring this up. Alright, let's go in one more, see if that works. No. There we go. It sort of works. I might have to break some of those tiles, do them a little bit differently, because I don't want the... Actually, I suppose the walls could actually be painted white as well, because it is a snowy zone, isn't it? So let's paint the wall, and then we can always paint the edges a little bit different if we want to later on. There we go. Wall. There and there. Let's come back up this way. Go straight up through here. And then back. I'm using the arrow keys to do this. Oops. That's too far. So you sort of look at it. If you get it lined up just right and then you use the arrow key, it will just slide along sideways and it will get it exactly in the right position. We got a little bit of a dent there. That's alright. We'll use that. Okay, so we got our white pen here. White on the outside. It's a little bit sort of straight over the edges. That's alright. We can sort of work through that. Now, what do we do next? We're going to have to go back to our props. The props, you know, the bits that we don't like. But what are we going to do? I'm a bit wary of using props now because we've had so much trouble with them. Right, what's this? That's like a candy thing, but this is ice stuff, I think. Well, of course. Snowmen! Yes! We can have some snowmen. Let's get all 3 types of snowmen. We're going to put those in first. I need to... Let's get rid of the bazooka, because I don't want to accidentally blow up the wall. No, get rid of it! You don't want to have the bazooka. Thank you. Props. Where were we? All the way down the bottom, of course. And I can hear a lot of skeletons screaming. I guess that they're playing with the dragon still. I expect they're all having fun. Right. Alright, if you want to face that way, that's fine. You face that way, you go there. And yes, of course you're floating. They're always floating. Right, I'm just going to line up 3... What are you doing out there? Well, that's no good. We'll line up 3 of these. Let's bring him in so that he comes... Alright, can you go back? No. I think there might be a prop here somewhere. Remember how much trouble we do have with these? Right, and then the last one. This one can go... Yeah, it's... What's going on here? I think there must be a prop in there somewhere. It doesn't like. Right, now we can try and get down low to the ground and have a look. Yes, there we go. So there, none of them are on the surface. So let's climb over the wall. We might have to make the wall another one higher. What are we going to do about the floating ones? Oh, I know what we do. I did find a way. It sort of takes a little while. We got to raise the terrain underneath them. Just like that. There we go. And then I go out of that one and I go to the flatten. And I flatten it back down. And that drags them back down with it, hopefully. There. There we go. Right, let's just bring that bit out over. And I've accidentally flattened the wall. I didn't want to do that. Can I undo? Right, let's try that again. Those are dragging back down where they're supposed to be. So are you. Let's go back one more. There we go. Right. Got 3 snowmen. After all that, has it worked? Right, I need to climb in. In you go. Go. And have a look. Right, are they on the ground? Yes, they're actually on the ground. Okay, success. And now I want to... Not tools. No, I should have gone the other way. Creatures. Okay, we had huskies in here, so we need to put a husky in. Can I just drag him in? Yes, I can. I can drag him in and place him down. There's a skeleton in here. Why are you in here? Go away. Go away! Right, let's get rid of him. And the huskies can sort of stay here, but the skeletons are climbing over the wall, so we obviously need to make it a bit higher. Let's get rid of that next one. There we go. Oh no, he's run away! Right, this is not designed very well. Let's build it up one more. We need to go and... The same one that we were on. Which one were we on? The tall brick. Where is it? That one. Right, the 1x6, and I want it in white. Yes, okay, so... What's going on here? Oh, that's because of... Yeah, that's the camera. It's a funny camera angle. It does that. That's alright. There. I'm going to have to go round and slowly place it down because it doesn't seem to be playing very well. There's that one. Not undo. I want to rotate the brick. There. No, I don't want to do that. Right. It's very slow building process, this. We can do it eventually. And we also need to sort of build an observation deck. Well, I don't think you've got any windows yet. That's going to be a bit of an issue. If there's no windows, how are you going to be able to sort of see into your marvellous creations? Alright, let's go slow. We don't want to rush this and spoil it. Hopefully, this time, rotate the brick. We are running out of time. I'm going to have to stop after this. Let's bring that one more over there. As soon as I've built this wall, we'll chuck in another skeleton and a husky, and we'll sort of see if it works. And then that's all we're going to have time for today. Bring that one back there. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. Just sort of guessing as I go along. There's that one. Come back one more. Yeah, hello, husky. Yeah, you jumped out, didn't you? Don't know why you jumped out, because we kind of need you in here. Right, there we go. So we finished the wall. Exit that one. Yes, of course we're going to fall down. Right, hi, how you doing? Climb up over there. Jump in. Right, now that I'm in here... He's still climbing over the top. You... What? How are you climbing over? You're not supposed to be able to climb over. Go. Get out of here. Nasty skeleton. Right. I can stand up. Right. He still climbed over the top. I really don't know how we're going to keep this place sort of skeleton-proof, because I don't want them climbing in. That was part of the issue. Yeah, we're going to have to work on this. This is going to take a lot more work, I think. Not really sure how we're going to do this zoo. Maybe we'll have to have raised platforms all the way around the edge so we can look down in on the animals. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar, and I'll be back tomorrow to try and carry on our zoo. We need to think up some new ideas, I think. Yes. But anyway, goodbye, and see you later.